What's up? What's up, Instagram? What's up, Facebook? It's Men's Monday. You know what it is. I didn't forget about my fellas. It's going down for real. What's going on, everybody? I'm out here in Florida. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm down here in Florida right now, celebrating a little vacay, little family vacay for the kiddies go back to school. Again, this is Men Talk Monday. You know what it is. It's going down for real. So, I wanted to get into this, guys. You know, it's football season. You know, I got my A-Town. I don't care what y'all say about it. I'm going to represent them. They're gonna be all right this year. We're going to be all right. You know, we ain't going to be the best team, but we're going to be all right. We're going to be in there, okay? So, football season is around the corner. Where my football fellas at? Y'all know what it is. College football, NFL, high school football, Pop Warner. All my Pop Warner football coaches out there. I got a lot of y'all friends on Facebook, Pop Warner football coaches. Y'all probably already ready. Getting ready for the football season. If y'all haven't started scrimmaging and playing games, you know what it is. Y'all see the title though. It's football season. And you know I do Marriage Men Monday. So, is your marriage in sudden death, fellas? Is it in sudden death? We know what sudden death is, right? Is your marriage in sudden death? It's football season. Is your marriage in sudden death? Let's not forget about that. Even though we celebrating, you know, Men's Monday, football season around the corner. I know y'all getting ready for the tailgate preparation. Y'all getting ready for all the festivities of the football season to get kicked off. Y'all already getting y'all tickets for the specific games y'all want to go to. And y'all already talking junk about y'all team, because I know y'all talking junk about my team if you ain't representing these birds. But we going to represent them all day, every day. Right? You know what I mean? It's going down for real. I don't own the rights to this music. Before we get started, I don't own the rights to this music. I ain't want them to cut me off. So, with that said, it's football season again. Is your marriage in sudden death? And so, for people that don't know what sudden death is in football season, that means basically at the end of the game is pretty much tied, and somebody has to score to win the game. Or it could be to the point of where a team is leading by a small margin, and it takes either one play, one touchdown, one field goal to actually win the game, right? So, like I said, I know it's that time of the year, so I wanted to relate this to actually your marriage. You know, I'm a sports guy. I love my sports. So I wanted to relate this to our marriages, right? So I took a few notes right here, and I started thinking about this. Right? I really started thinking about how does this correlate? And my wife's like, how you gonna correlate football to a marriage? How you gonna correlate like sudden death of a football game to a marriage? This is gonna be very, very interesting, right? But I came across some material that I was reading, and I was able to put something together with this, and it came up to me very interesting, right? So, fellas. And even ladies that watch sports, I'm not going to count you out. Have there ever been a time where you was watching a football game, and it came down to the last play of the game? Came down to the very last play of the game. The team that was winning is already celebrating like the game is over, but it's still time left on the clock. It's still time left on the clock, but the other team, they like, yeah, we won, it's over, you know what I mean? We got it. It's all good. Then you got the people that already left the stadium because they think the game is over. It's still timed up on the clock. And they like, the game is over. It's no way possible. It's no way possible that they can win, guys. The game is over. They're already talking junk to the other team, right? And everybody's looking at the clock saying, Jen, you're like really in my life. Please. And everybody's looking at the clock saying that there's no way that the team could win, right? There's no way. The stands are empty. You about to get on my nerves. Look at her. See? She already started. Told her to stay in there, all right? So the stands are getting empty. You probably see sometime, you see this a lot. If you haven't seen this before, you've probably seen it during the NFL season. You've seen it during college football, high school, even Pop Warner, where it came down to the last play, right? And if you haven't seen that happen, more likely you're going to see that happen sometime this year, where it comes down to the last play of the game, right? And the most interesting thing is the team that feel that they already won, they celebrate and they're like, yeah, we got it. But the other teams still have faith. They still got faith and they're still focused on winning the game. They still got their game face on. They still serious. They still like, we can win this. We got faith. We believe. That's all they've been preaching. We believe. You see teams held it up. We believe. We got faith. That's how your marriage can be. Your marriage might be right now in sudden death. Your marriage can be where it's on the brinks of things and you feeling like it might be over. But you guys can have faith in your marriage. You still can have faith. You can dig deep like that other team is doing right now. You can dig deep in the playbook and look for the right play to execute, right? You can dig deep in that playbook and look for the right play to execute in your marriage, right? Now, I believe in miracles, and miracles happen. Miracles happen, right? And it's that one play that they find while the other team's celebrating, everybody slacked off. It's that one play that they find where they score the winning touchdown, where they kick the winning field goal, where the miracle happened, right? Where the miracle happened when nobody else believed. Everybody counted them out. Everybody said it was over with. It's done. I know you guys see me wear this Falcons. That's how we felt. That's how we felt against, I'll bring it up, against the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. We felt that we won the game. It's over. We're about to be Super Bowl champions. It's no way these guys can come back. Right? Well, to put that in perspective, your marriage is like that football game. Your marriage is like that football game, right? You and your wife are on the same team. Y'all are on the same team, and y'all want to figure this out. And being on the same teams, it really matters because let's look at it as the husband, since he's the leader, let's look at him as the captain of the team and the wife is the co-captain. Y'all still believe in y'all could win this game. Y'all still got faith that there's a play in your marriage that can save your marriage. You still got faith in it, right? And she wants to know, she wants the security of knowing when things get toughened down to the wire, Even when the enemy has already celebrated and demise all appeared to be lost, right? Demise everything. Everything be lost. Even when the devil's celebrating and saying, oh, it's over. I got him just where I want him. She caught him cheating. She caught him cheating. She caught him doing this. He caught him talking to other women. Yeah, it's over. It is over. Now it's down to the wire. But you still have faith. You still have faith in your marriage. That like, this can't be it. We invested too much time. We did too much hard work. We came this far just to let it slide down like that over something simple. Well, not even something simple, but just saying we came this far. We invested this much time in our marriage to let it go this easy. Just like the football game, these guys put in that much work, that much practice, that much during the season to just lay down and let another team win. The same thing with your marriage, just to lay down and let the enemy win. Come on. Y'all invested. Both of y'all invested. And if you're not, that's where you got to start looking at each other face to face. You and your wife got to look at each other like, yo, we got to really invest into our marriage if we want it to be the best thing that we want it to be. We can't half-step this. You remember like Big Daddy Kane used to say, ain't no half-stepping? Now I'm showing my age. But still, you can't half-step this marriage. You got to be all the way committed, right? You got to be all the way through because the enemy's laughing. They celebrating. They looking at y'all. They clowning y'all. They like, oh yes, I got her right where they want it. I got her not going to church anymore. I got him not going to church no more. I got him not believing in faith. I got him going out looking at other women. I got her hanging out with her girls, having drinks, being at the lounge, looking at other men that might be attractive. I got her feeling like he don't show her enough attention. Yeah, I got her like that. Yeah, he don't show her enough attention. We got somebody out here that'll show her the attention she's looking for. That's what the enemy doing, right? Got you right where you want it, celebrating. It's time to celebrate. That's what the enemy's talking about. It's time to celebrate, right? But when everything seems like that, that's when you got to have faith. Just like the football team, that's when they had faith. They digged into the last playbook to see what they could execute and find the right play to win the game. The right play to win the game. And to believe this came up to the very last second. And everything off of this last play that you make in your marriage can turn everything around. Can turn everything around. I've seen testimonies, I heard testimonies where the wife was like, I'm done with it. I'm about to leave. It's over. But God told her, God put them words in and say, no, it's not. I want you to stay. It's something deeper. It's something bigger than just you. It's something bigger than him. It's your whole family. I want you to stay. God put it in your heart, in that man's heart, in that woman's heart, in the marriage, and say, it's bigger. I want you to really stay down to the last second because it's bigger. And with that last second that you stayed, now everything is turned around. Think about that. Some people could have walked away from their marriages that stayed in their marriage, and it's the best thing that ever happened to them. It's the best thing that ever happened to them. Even though it was a hard situation, it was hard for that person to forgive a person, to forget about it, the pain, the agony that they went through with that person, to think about it, and they decided, like, I'm still going to work on this. I'm still going to be faithful on my side. I'm still going to see what's in store. And it's a much bigger plan than what you think it is, because that's how God operates. You know, I talked about it in my cause about two lives ago, where some husbands don't even know that their wife might be instrument as a deliverance for them. You know, to deliverance you from evil. You know, same as the husband. You might be that husband that delivering your wife from that evil that's connecting to her. Them evil spirits that's attaching onto your wife. You might be the one to deliver her. That's why you in this situation, to deliver her. Not only for her to deliver you, but to deliver her. And everything turned around, and now your marriage has blossomed. It could have been that marriage that in the first 2 years, it just wasn't right. That first 2-3 years, it wasn't right. 5 years, 10 years, it wasn't right. But the next 30 to 25 years was the best marriage of your life. You couldn't even imagine spending time with somebody else. You couldn't even think like, wow, if I would have just gave up that easy, man, I would have had to find a whole nother person to reinvest my time and find a new person and really figure out who this new person is. You could even broke up your household, your family life. You could have broke up, you know, your kids as far as that aspect, you know, broke up a family life because you didn't want to have the faith to look in the playbook to get that last play that can really turn the game around and y'all can win. Fellas, she needs the assurance that you have a play in your pocket that you can take down the field with the football and possibly win and score. You got to have the play, fellas. As the head of the household, you got to have that play. All right, you see it falling apart. You see things going around. Now, see, you got authority to be the head of the household, but you already got your tail tucked like the game is over. Nah, that ain't how this works. If you the man of your household, lead this house, you see it going down, you need to find solutions. You don't need to react. You need to respond. Because reaction is going to be everything off the emotions that the devil wants. That's what he wants. He wants your reaction. He looking for that reaction. Like, yeah, I got something that's going to make him really act up this time. I got something that's really going to make him trip this time. Because your reaction go off your high emotions. So now you're doing something off your reaction instead of what you respond. See, when you respond, now you're thinking something through. You respond and you think it through. You like, man, I'm hurt, but how can I really solve this problem that's going on? And it's not just her. It's got to be me too. It's got to be me as well. It's not just her. It's got to be me. I got to get some help somewhere. I got to get with some group of guys, a group of men that's thinking right, that's thinking straight. Some God-fearing men that's thinking like, man, there's some guys that I can really talk to about a situation that I'm going through. Maybe some guys that have experienced this thing and they changed their life around. You know? And then you just got to sit down with your wife and you got to figure out what's the solution to this problem that we going through. You got to have the right play. If you don't have the right play, you're going to mess it up. You're going to mess it up. This play is crucial too. That's why I said it's sudden death for your marriage. This play is crucial. Football, last play of the game. Can't be no offsides. Can't be no offsides. We lost the game. We can't have no holding. We lost the game. Any type of penalties that go on right now, it can't happen on this play. We got to be disciplined. We got to take all the discipline that we done had in this marriage and we got to follow through. We got to stay disciplined to God and His Word. That's where it comes in. That's where it correlates. Now you got to stay disciplined. Now when you stay disciplined, just like in football, you got that guy that's up in the booth that's looking at the field and he calling the play down. Because he see over everything. Just like God. God's seeing over everything. So he sees when the defense set up. God sees when the enemy set up. Now it's only a certain amount of time, but you got to make this play. So now the offensive coordinator called him down to the head coach and he said, hey, I see what they doing. This the play we got right here. But he got to catch the ball. He got to make the field goal. He got to get to the outside. He got to do it. Same play. God is the man up in the booth. He calling down to you as a husband. Hey, we got to make this right. You got to sit down and talk to her. We got to figure it out. What's going on with you? I'm going to give you this play, but it's all up to you to make sure it's executed. You see where that goes right there? That right there is the one thing right there where this correlates where if your marriage is sudden death. Now the thing about it is the fact that your wife is your teammate, she wants to trust you. She wants to trust with you that with God, nothing is impossible. And because of all that, she not even giving up hope. She not giving up hope, and she not giving up the impossible that it can't happen. She not giving up because of the fact that she know you done talk to a higher power about this situation. She not giving up hope, and she not giving up the impossible can't happen. She's holding on strong. She's trusting you as the husband. She's trusting you as the leader. She's trusting your word now. She's all ears because things has been destroyed. Things have not been cleared. Things have not been settled. Things have not been resolved. Things have been compromised. But it's the last play. She got to be all ears. When we get in the huddle, everybody got to know the play that we running. Everybody got to know it. You got to make sure every teammate know this is the play we running. Y'all remember the play? I'm going to say it 2 times. Head of the man. Say, I'm going to say it 2 times. And this is what we doing. Everybody got to play. Now she got that hope that everything is possible because she know that you done spoke to God and she done heard that you heard from God. Right? She done heard that you heard from God and she understanding like, man, he didn't get that just from anybody. He's now done changed. This is a different type of husband that I'm seeing now. And that's the thing right now. You can't be the same person no more. You got to be a person of deliverance. You gotta be a different. You gotta walk with a different confidence. You gotta walk with a different mindset now. You gotta walk with a different awareness, so your wife will understand. Like, hold up. Usually he would trip, but now he thinking about this. He would trip. But now he's coming to me level-headed about the situation, and I can really listen to him, and I can really hear what he's trying to say. I really can understand. I really can break down the conversation. I really hear everything that he's saying. He's saying he wants the intimacy back in our relationship. He's saying he missed the friendship we had in our relationship. He's saying he wants more sex than what I'm giving him. He's saying that I can help him more financially. And the way you communicate those things is just being soft, simple, and gentle so your wife can hear that. That's why I started this song down. It's going down for real. It's really going down for real when it's sudden death in your marriage. And the thing is, when your wife know that you're praying about this situation, she has all the confidence in you. She has all the confidence in you when she know that you're praying about this situation. And a lot of people don't understand this, but this is how I look at how your marriage can be related to this football season. How your marriage could be in sudden death. Sudden death is only one chance. There's got to be one winner. It's either going to be you and your wife, or you're going to let the enemy celebrate and rain on your parade. Y'all got to be tough together. Y'all got to be strong with the communication. Y'all can't let nobody separate what y'all have going on. It's been a good thing, and it's always a good thing. You just not seeing it. You just not seeing it. You took the time out. And this is why I tell people, I say, dang. To marry somebody, it's about $50, $60, but to divorce, it's almost $1,000, depending on what state you're in, $1,000. And that right there just lets you know. It's just like they'll sell $1 beer in the grocery store, but they won't sell Gatorade for $5. How does that work? You see how that works? This is the same thing with marriage. You can get married for about less than $100 if you go to the courthouse, but to get a divorce with your attorney fees, you're about paying $2,500. You see how that works? You see how things are implicated? Because if it was that easy, if you reverse that, most marriages would have been broke up. They would have said, you know what, here's my $100. I'm done with you. It's over. We done. I'm done. It's over. Here's my 100. We get the divorce tomorrow. It's over. It's simple. But see, that's why marriage is so many things tied together in a marriage. And that's why you can't give up. You can't give up on your marriage. That's why you got to keep investing. That's why you got to keep on working on. You got different seasons in your marriage. And not every season is going to be right. It's going to be times where it ain't going right, but you still got to keep working at it. You got to still keep talking about it, because that season is going to pass eventually. It's not going to stay like that. If you both are working at it, if you both working on something, you really think that's the type of God we serve? Like, do you think he see your actions and he's like, I know they working on it, but they not serious. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it. Nah, that's not the type of God we serve. I know that's not the type of God I serve. I'm pretty sure it's not the type of God you serve either. He's gonna look at it and say, you know what? They're investing in their emotional bank account. That's what you gotta invest in. Both of y'all have an emotional bank account where you got to start investing into each other's bank account emotionally. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. Daily victories that y'all should have in y'all marriage. These are daily victories that y'all should have in your marriage. Physical. That means working out together, doing some type of exercise. Because that right there is going to bring communication. That's physical. That's right there. That's exercising. That's eating right. Those type of things. And if you look at most guys that are married, that's been married a long time, that's been in a good marriage, their wife makes sure that they eat the right stuff because they want them to stay around longer than if they was by themselves eating all the junk that they could be eating by themselves. Their wife want to make sure they eating healthy stuff. Maybe early in the marriage she was cooking, fried chicken all the time and beans and stuff, but now you done got up in age, it's salad, sir. You got to have a salad with your meal. You got to have your stomach digesting these foods that you want to eat, that you love to eat. Physically, working out together. Football. What they say, you got to work out. You got to stay in shape. Athletes got to stay in shape. Your marriage got to stay in shape. Mentally. What they say about football. 90% of it is mental, 10% is physical. 90% is mental, 10% is physical. The same thing with your marriage. 90% of your marriage is mental. It's a mental aspect where y'all working on y'all mental mind state all the time, daily. It's about mental. Getting in that. Reading some good books together. Reading a good book to improve your marriage. You should always have a book that you're reading to improve your marriage. Now the next thing, and it shouldn't be the last thing, but it's spiritually. Spiritually connected. How is y'all relationship with God? That's the thing right there. Y'all got to have a relationship with God. And that's the first thing you should have right there. Y'all should have that spiritual connection. It's the relationship with God. But I just put them all out there because these are the things that you and your wife should be going across every day to make sure y'all check this off. Every day. This is not like, oh, we're going to evaluate how we did in 2 weeks or 6 months or at the end of the month. No, that's why it's called daily victories. Daily victories is spiritually, mentally, physically. Spiritually, mentally, physically. These are exercises you can do that I know will improve your marriage. And that's a little thing. That's just a little part. But that's going to elevate y'all communication. That's going to elevate y'all intimacy. That's going to elevate y'all love making. You know, me and Jill, we talk about it. That's going to elevate y'all love making, right? And listen, it ain't always got to be physical because you can make love by playing love games in each other's heads and mentally. So, I'm going to end it right there. It's football season. If your marriage is in sudden death, I just gave you the play. I gave you the play to understand how to conquer this. Don't let the enemy be celebrating right now, you guys. Don't let them celebrating. Don't let them be doing the shuffle on you guys like, oh, we won, we got it. Make sure, fellas, because this is my man's Monday call. You got the right play. Talking to God because He's going to send down the right play for you. It's time to execute. So, I didn't want to keep y'all too long. Again, I'm on vacation, but I still wanted to holler at my fellas on Men's Monday. gotta be consistent with you guys. Even though I'm on vacation, I could have said, you know what, I'm not even gonna talk. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna relax with the family and stuff. But I said, you know what, I need to holler at my boys. I gotta holler at the fam. I gotta see how my fellas doing out there. I know some of y'all kids done went back to school already. So, this is some things that, information you guys can take, use. Hope you got value out of this call. Hope you got plenty of value. If you didn't, let me know. Let me know where I need to work on or anything that I missed, any points or aspects that I came on. But I hope you got value. If you did get value, please just type value. If you're watching it live, if you're watching the replay, then just, type in replay, but I just hope you guys got value out of this, information I wanted to provide you guys with. Again, you guys got to follow us on Marriage Porn on Instagram, marriagep.o.r.n, pure, open, renew, and navigate. We're going to be on Wednesday, me and the wifey, and I honestly really want to do something since we out here in Florida. I want to do something by the beach. I really want to do something nice, romantic. And I already let her know that, hey, I really want to do a beach picnic. Maybe we might do our Wednesday call on the beach. We'll see how things go, how the weather's going to turn out and everything like that. We'll see what's up, what we can set up for you guys that's missing a little bit of spontaneous, in your marriage, give y'all something to look forward to. But thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to bring some power and a good vision on the thoughts. My wife was like, what are you going to talk about today? And I was like, man, I just been, talking to God, and it just manifested on me. And this is the thing I felt like I needed to holler at my boys about. It's about to be football season again. Dirty Birds, ATL, all day, every day, nonstop. That's how we do over here. But I just wanted to, talk to you guys about that. Again, tune in on Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to see about that. We might be traveling back Thursday if my wife can get on for Ladies Night. I know she go in on Ladies Night, so she been going in. So I'm going to start bringing the pain like this every Monday, man. I gotta bring it back. She up on me, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no competition, but I love it. I love her style. I love her swag with her lives. She get y'all more active than I do. But I love it, you know what I'm saying? That's my boo right there. She got it. But I'm going to get on top of things and stuff. We're going to bring it back. But I hope this was a great call to just go ahead and get y'all kicked off for the month of August, guys. Come on, let's do this. Let's invest in our marriage. Let's invest in our emotional bank account. Let's have those daily wins of mentally, spiritually, and physically, guys. And thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, y'all have a good rest of the week. I'll see you guys Wednesday for our marriage talk. Y'all have a good day. Good night. Peace. I'm out.